Hey geeks, I'm Trey Guillotine and you're watching Geekly Trends, where I give a few thoughts about some of the geeky trends that have gone on in the past week. There's some disappointing news going around about Mass Effect Andromeda's DLCs, but first, been a lot of drama surrounding the Han Solo Star Wars story movie, as the original two directors have been fired from it and they brought in Ron Howard to do the movie. Originally, this was stated that it was done because of creative differences, but rumor has it that the differences are around the direction they wanted to take the character of Han Solo. For a young Han Solo movie, the directors were focusing on making a much younger and much more reckless Han Solo than the Han Solo we've seen as Harrison Ford. But apparently to them, young and reckless translates to Ace Ventura. As some who have seen the footage that they've gotten from the Han Solo movie, that they can compare the character, that strangely enough, they can compare the character of Han Solo to Ace Ventura. I shot first. Whether this is true or not, that just sounds really funny. I mean, it's definitely not a Han. So that's definitely not a Han Solo I would want to see. Seriously, anyway, maybe if they do a parody, I'm sure SNL would get this news and they'll do like a skit of Ace Ventura Han Solo. I would actually be all about watching that. That would actually be really cool. I hope they do that. That's just really entertaining to imagine Ace Ventura as Han Solo. That's just really funny. Supernatural is finally coming to an end. It looks like they're going to be ending the series Supernatural on season 14 on their 300th episode, and that will be the grand finale. That will be the end of Supernatural. Although there is a spin-off called Wayward Sisters or Wayward Daughters that's going to be basically Supernatural with women. I've had kind of a love-hate relationship with Supernatural. I enjoyed the show for a while, but then I just kind of got tired of the meta. I can take some meta in a TV show, but when the TV show becomes mostly meta, I'm kind of over it. Though I did keep watching it, whether I was in love with it or not, it was still mildly entertaining. But the show's going on for 13 seasons, going into 14 seasons. It's been going on a while, and even in the last season I watched, a lot of it was just rehashing of old stories and old characters and old monsters, or just one long movie reference. I think ending off on their 300th episode, as it is an achievement to reach 300 episodes for a TV show, especially a sci-fi kind of fantasy thriller TV show, it's definitely a big achievement for them. So I think it's really strong for them to end on a high note, to end very strong on the 300th episode, instead of just going on and on and on and on and on. But now that there is a scheduled ending, and they're going to be ending in season 14 on the 300th episode, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they'll have in store for us. The season 12, last I watched season 12, it left off on this kind of big cliffhanger, so I'm curious to see where that's going to go. But I'm really interested to see how they're going to end this series. There's been some casting rumors for the Batgirl movie going around, and that they're planning to announce the casting of Batgirl at San Diego Comic-Con. These are just rumors, but the short list of Batgirl casting is Elle Fanning, Olivia Cooke, Bella Thorne, Catherine Langford, Margaret Qualley, Jane Levy, Emma Roberts, Haley Lou Richardson, and Naomi Scott. I think the best part about this list is that I know virtually none of these actors, so I'll be glad to see someone who's relatively unknown in such a big role as Batgirl. I think that's been a huge strength for a lot of the superhero movies. They're giving lesser-known actors a chance to really step up and shine in these high-budget movies. Don't get me wrong, I love having an Oscar winner as an awesome comedic action superhero. But I love even more the fact of seeing a new actor and seeing what they can do at the start of their career. So there's some disappointing rumors/news going around about the DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda. Apparently BioWare has no plans to put out any single-player content DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda, and that they're pretty much just going to be working on Anthem from here on out, or for the time being. Like, first the game was put on hiatus, now we're not even going to get we're not even going to get DLC content for Mass Effect Andromeda, so we're not going to find out what happens with the Quarian arc, we're not going to find out what happens with the Ket Empire, we're not going to find out who the benefactor is and why they killed Gian Garson. So apparently we just got this perfectly good game, which I don't care what anyone says, the game was fine. I love the game, I still love the game. But we're not going to get any new content for it aside from maybe some multiplayer characters and maps, and that's about it. It's things like this that really annoy me when I guess corporate culture or business gets in the way of a good story and gets in the way of a good product. That because Mass Effect Andromeda maybe didn't make all of their shareholders rich, they're just not going to do anything with it. Like that's the news. That's the news about it, is that they're as of now, they're not going to be doing any DLC, any single player DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda. There was a lot of great, amazing DLC for Mass Effect 2. There was some amazing DLC for Mass Effect 3, but apparently with Mass Effect Andromeda, they're just going to put the game out and then not do anything with it. They're not going to continue the series because it's on hiatus, which basically I feel means cancellation. And now they're not going to do any DLC for it. So we're not going to have any new content in this game. It really sucks. What are some trends this week that you'd like to talk about? Let me know in the comments and follow me on all the internets. Share the video around so others can join the conversation. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and check out my Patreon to support more of my future content. And subscribe to my channel to geek out some more. Thanks for watching and have fun. So Captain America, Thor, Hulk.